MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. Now 1-0 Yanks. Davy Garcia gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Number 8.
Now in the box, Brandon Lau, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Randy. Right now.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 4.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit for the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
In now, Manuel Margot. A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the 1-2. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Into the box, Willie Adames. This is line to left. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That is it. The first
1-1.
Urshela.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Gio Urshela is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Standing in now, Torres. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The designated hitter. Austin.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
The 1-2 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Line drive to left. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up is Hicks. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. Lined hard to the left side. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. He's got it. And it's in time at first. And Hallow. So stepping in, Clint Frazier. Skied into straightaway right. Margot's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees' leadoff man. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail big. It's 9-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His 2nd home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The batter, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
At the plate now, G-Man Choi. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Liner toward right center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes quietly leading off the 4th. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Voigt, runner at first with 2 gone. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Yanks lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Joey Wendell. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This one's down to 3rd. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Down the 3rd baseline. The tag gets 1. On to Voigt, an inning-ending double play. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Austin Meadows.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it.
Driven to deep right field.
Judge is going back.
But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now back.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
The 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Luis Cessa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hard hit ball to second. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Now back. First baseman, G-Man Joy.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. A ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 13.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So digging in now, Joey Wendell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
At the plate, Willie Adames on the ground to the left side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And he's in there safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. The 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So here's Mike Zunino. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Torres. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Set. Here's the 3-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's another 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward right center, and this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. Hard hit ball to second. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now back, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
In now, Randy Arozarena. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the series, as this lead got even wider. Nick Nelson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Manuel Margot. Swinging a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Willie Adames, and he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now back, center fielder.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues. Zach Britton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Mike Zunino. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is all set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. And this is foul tipped, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Last chance for the Yankees. He struck him out. out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Well, they were setting him up for him, and he was knocking him down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.